What's up guys, let's unlock some locks today. Today to share with you I have this very smart lock made by Lockly. It can be used in home, office or rental, and it has many types of inputs like a normal hardware key input to unlock it, or a keypad to enter the pin, or a fingerprint recognition. And I think this is one of the best and most advanced smart lock out there in the world. And don't take my word, like just don't take my word for it. I will explain the features to you one by one, and I'm sure you will be, by the end, you will be able to realize that given these features and how advanced they are and how protected they are, this is indeed one of the best and most secure lock out there. It works with Alexa and Google Assistant as well, provides complete smart functionality with your app. And there are many other features that I'm sure that you guys are going to love. And before I show you the features, let me just open it up and show it to you what's inside the box. And then I will explain the features one by one. You will be able to see them in action. So let's unbox it and see what's inside it. Then we will move toward the features explanation. All right. So we have a very heavy box. Let's open it up. All right. Nice packaging, by the way, like packaging feels really premium. And on the top we have some documentation. Here it is, activation code and serial number, and we have look of the lock itself. Extremely premium packaging. I haven't seen at least locks in such a premium packaging. Load sensor. And what is this? This is a charger. What is this? Hardware for installation. This is the locking mechanism, which will accept the locking mechanism inside it. 2 pair of energizers, AA cells, screws to install hardware, and keys. We have on off button, the lever. Okay, this seems like the main locking interface. These two parts I think have to go like this and close, complete the door. This will be inside and this will be the outside face. Here you have the keys. You will use the key to unlock it. I think this will be probably the fingerprint power or something. This is the screen where the keypad will appear, where you can enter the code. The inside of the lock, the outside of the lock, the locking mechanism, load sensor. This is the charger, energizer batteries. We have a set of keys, screws. This is for locally Wi-Fi setup with collapsible 2 pins. You will insert this Wi-Fi adapter into it. This will help you pair your lock with your Wi-Fi. So this is required for this lock to work with the Wi-Fi. Now open close sensor. One side is already connected with the lock, and this is the other side. Once it is closed, it will look like this. Once the door opens, these will go apart and you will know that your door has been opened. All right, now that we have it out of the box and I have got it installed on this board, and to show you its features and its locking unlocking mechanism live so that you guys can see it by yourself. First of all, I would like to bring your attention to its appearance. This is the key area part where you will insert the key. This is its touchpad. On this side we have the fingerprint. This is the locking mechanism. On the back, if you come here, this is the handle to unlock it manually. This is the on off button. This is the sensor part. It does not only relies on its input that it was unlocked, but it also verifies it with this sensor. So this sensor is important in that sense. If we come to this area, we have the 4 AAA batteries installed here. In here we have the program button and the reset button. Whenever you need to reset it or program something, the buttons are here. This part is completely metal, very fine material. When you touch it, you feel the weight. Even when I pick it up like this, there is a significant weight here. And this part, which is the internal part, this is plastic. Overall, very good look and feel, I would say, when it comes to its appearance and quality, especially the outer part. Now, let's talk about the different ways of unlocking it and how each method to unlock it is very secure and advanced. So first of all, the conventional method, which is this key mechanism. You insert the hardware key here, and as per Lockly, hardware unlock key mechanism is so secure that it is one of the most difficult locks to pick on. So we have the conventional method to unlock the key for people who prefer it or as a backup key. The next way to unlock it is this keypad, touchscreen keypad. And this is, I think, my most favorite part about this lock, and you will see why I say it's my most favorite part. First of all, the way this LCD comes alive. You take your hand and swipe it and it comes alive. And then you start entering the number. Good thing about entering these numbers is that these numbers and this keypad, even if someone is standing very next to you and directly looking at this keypad, he will still not be able to judge which keys you actually pressed. This is a patented technology of Lockly. The way it operates is that it creates 4 circles on the touchpad, and each circle has 3 numbers in it, and these numbers keep changing every time you try to unlock the lock, so they are not constant, and you have to press the circle with the number that you are interested in right now. So for example, if you have to press 1, then you will press the circle that has 1 in it, and next if you want to press 2, you will click the circle that has 2 in it. But the thing is, each circle has total 3 numbers. So it means that even if you pressed 1, there are 2 more numbers in that circle. So the person looking right next to you on the keypad does not know whether you pressed 1 or other 2 numbers. So this makes it impossible for the person standing next to you to know your code, even if you are entering in front of that guy. This is, I think, really genius. I haven't seen this on other locking mechanism, to be honest. Then the numbers in those circles keeps changing every time you try to unlock it. So again, it makes it harder to judge even by position, like which circles you keep pressing on. Now, let's come to the third way of unlocking it. So the third way to unlocking it is with the fingerprint recognition. You put your thumb and it unlocks it. This fingerprint scanner is quite fast. It takes less than 0.3 seconds to unlock itself. This is also one of the most advanced fingerprint sensors. They claim that this technology and this sensor accepts fingerprints in 3D. In 3D means that it only accepts your real fingerprints, like this thumb, finger, and like you have seen in movies in which they lift your fingerprint onto a piece of paper and then try to put it on a sensor and it unlocks in the movies. That's not going to happen with this one. Even your fingerprints that your devices accept, like Android or iPhone devices, I don't think they see your fingerprint in 3D. They only see it as a flat. In fact, many Android phones just take a picture of your fingerprint and match it. So they are not as advanced as this one. You can register the fingerprint by triggering this certain commands from the keypad, or my favorite is the one that I prefer is initiating the flow from the app. And once you trigger the flow from the app, the sensor will be ready for you to start registering, and you can register up to 99 fingerprints onto this lock. So quite a bit. Like I don't think you will have 99 members in your family, so you are going to be fine. So these were the 3 methods to unlock it. You can add an extra method. You can unlock or lock it with your app, but I think inside the lock, like directly hardware wise speaking, you have 3 methods. And the 4th one is more kind of smart features. And talking of smart features, let's switch gear to talk about the smart features of this lock. This lock has a very good Android and iOS app that you can use to control almost all the aspects of this lock. So for example, if you want to add fingerprint recognition, you can do that. You can want to unlock it, you can do that as well. You can add different users to use it. For example, you can add your family members to grant them access to this lock. You can add regular users. You can add one-time users. So that they have access to it as well. The app also maintains a log of all the locks, unlocks, like whenever someone locks or unlocks it, it will be tracked inside the logs of the app so that you can later see when my lock was unlocked or locked. And if you have connected it with the internet, then whenever the door is locked or unlocked, you also receive a push notification on your device so that you can know that your lock was just unlocked. It also integrates well with Alexa and Google Assistant. So for example, if you have integrated with Google Assistant, you can say, "Hey Google, is my door locked?" And Google Assistant will answer you. You can say, "Hey Google, lock my door," and your door will be locked. You can say, "Hey Google, unlock my door," and for that it actually requires you to set a pin.
Can I have your pin?
1 2 3 4, and then it will unlock it. You can also ask, "Hey Google, is my door unlocked?" These 4 commands are supported. You can also control this lock, at least its locking and unlocking mechanism, from Google Home functionality. Unfortunately, I did not see any support for Apple Home, so maybe there is a support. I am not aware, but I did not see. that it integrates with Siri or Apple HomeKit. And Lockly sends you over the air updates, security and stability updates for this lock. You can install those updates using your device. So it's not some lock that you received and if it has an issue, it will remain that way. No, instead it will be receiving continuous upgrades. So it will keep improving over the time. A device that keeps updating its software remains more responsive and more secure. And one other thing that I really liked about this lock is its connection mechanism with the app. Now you can definitely connect your app through the Wi-Fi hub that comes with it to connect it with the internet. But what if the internet is not there? So for example, on any given day, you don't have an internet. Your internet is busted or something else. So what about now? Now everything will be manual or what? No, this lock can connect to your app through Bluetooth as well, and you can switch the connection right from the app, which connection you want to use. So in case you don't have the internet, you are at home, you can just switch to Bluetooth connection and you control all its smart features. So this dual connection mechanism, I really enjoyed it. There are some other cool features that I really liked as well. One of those features is generating offline codes. So for example, a guest is coming, or for example, four guests or different guests are coming. Maybe you are not home and you just want them to go in. So instead of sharing your master code with them, you can actually generate different codes for those people. Set the code to be one-time code, or set the code to be just valid for one day or a few hours or 1 hour. So you can generate multiple codes. You can share those codes. Once they arrive, they can just input that code to enter your home. And if they are one-time codes, once they use them once, will become invalid after that, and so they will be not used again. Another useful feature that this lock has is called secure mode. Turn the lock off from this button. Once you turn it off, the keypad and the fingerprint sensor will be disabled, so no one from the outside will be able to use the fingerprint sensor or keypad. They will be only able to unlock it if they have a hardware key or you turn it back on. This keypad is designed to be as energy efficient as possible, but for people who want to have a bit more brightness on this keypad, turn on the shine mode. Press top left circle, keep pressing it for 5 seconds, and the brightness of all circles will be increased. For safety, you can also enable auto lock mode. Once the door is unlocked, after 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, it locks itself back. And for days where you are having a party, for that they have a mode called welcome mode. Once turned on, the lock will remain unlocked for a given duration that you have set in the app. Lastly, for people who are worried that, hey, what will happen once the battery runs out? Once it feels like its battery is running out, it will start beeping. Now you will also receive alert on your mobile phone as well. In cases when you did not really care about your battery and it became dead, then in those cases, if you come from the outside and want to unlock it because there will be no battery, if you have the hardware key, good for you, it will still open. But if you don't have the hardware key, then for those cases, these are 9-volt 2 pins. You can apply current here and the lock will turn on, and you can then again enter your code or fingerprint and it will still work. So these were some features. It has almost all the features that you can think of, except maybe 3D facial recognition, scans your face like a Marvel movie and unlocks itself. I mean, other than that, I think it has almost everything. Now that I have explained all the features to you, yeah, I think you will be able to see why I called it one of the most advanced smart lock out there in the world. And I think it lives up to its name. What do you think? So this was my review of the Lockly Secure Pro Lock. I hope you guys really liked it. I would love to know about your thoughts about this lock, and please take great care of yourself. Bye.